Hey, it's Mika, aka Taji.
And this is Kia.
And this is Mel. And this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey guys.
Our first show. Hey, hoes, what's up?
Hey.
Gracias.
Trying to get
Hey. Well, I hope you all have something to drink. Possibly. Yeah. You know, we have to toast to our first show. So
awesome.
Let's toast to that.
Yes.
Clink, 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 clink. Yes. What are you having?
Yes, I am drinking a vodka and lemonade.
Okay, you spicy tonight.
Okay, and spicy.
And what about you, Mel? Meet me.
So I got this little concoction I made, like a strawberry banana with Kahlua and cream in it, and I'm hoping that it don't make me go boo boo.
Okay.
I'll take it on tonight.
Well, I am sipping on this wonderful disaster of a drink. It's really nasty. It's the Cosmo Diva.
Okay.
Yes, maybe I held on to it for too long, and it had a splash of Sky in it, and then I sipped it because it was pretty, but it is garbage. Like
garbage.
Straight garbage. Yes.
Wow.
So, how was your day? How was everything?
Good. Today it's a great day. Busy. Working from home. COVID, but still busy.
COVID. Yes. Hell to the Washington football team. Yes.
So we talking about my Redskins. I mean, oops, not Redskins.
Shade without shade.
It ain't. I don't know. I wonder what they're gonna turn it into, because I don't know. That's dry.
It is very dry.
Let's go ahead and get into
this show. Get this party started.
Yes, we could tell the viewers a little bit on how we met. For those who don't know us, it is a coincidence that all of our birthdays fall on the first of a different month. That is definitely a coincidence, but
that's 1 month apart.
And that too.
Every other month.
And that too. 3. And so, I guess I'll start. I'm, a little girl from New Orleans, and at the age of like 7, 8, I got hit with reality and like boom, had to move and live with my dad. So I moved to Maryland, and from there, yes, I did have the Lil Wayne and the Toya accent, don't you know, baby? I had, but I sounded regular. But when you go to a different state, people automatically know. So I got teased a lot, which made me say to myself, I was shy. I know, hard to believe, but I was. I just really didn't. I didn't fuck with people. Ooh, sorry, Jesus, but I didn't. End of the day, I went to Camp Smith as time went on, and that's why I actually spoke to Kia the first time ever. Like speaking to her, I would see her in school, but we spoke, and then from there, when we got back to school, we'll, hi and bye. At that point, we would definitely say hello. But when I moved around her way, literally up the street, that's when the friendship just got real, because she was like, girl, come down here. But see, when my Nancy wasn't playing that, because it was a 1 friend minimum, and I had already was in there, so kids to be out there lying to them, I don't know what she used to be telling her other friends, but they couldn't come in. But so I was a side hoe friend. But after that, my family was my family, and we just grew, and after that, it was just yes, best friend. Then we went to high school, and then that's when Melanie came on Palms. But I think you're right. We didn't, the 10th grade year, I don't think we really, were close. I think it was my 11th grade. And I don't know, we just got close. I used to be able to talk to her girl, let me tell you. And then she just fit. And when she was her birthday was December 1st, and I was like, what, bitch? And it was just it was it. That was it. Perfect.
And who named us that?
Let Kia tell her version, because she said, but I wasn't.
You were very different. Okay. So Mika, aka Taji, she is partially accurate about how we met. Okay. I recall us being at recess at Skyline Elementary. Shout out to Skyline, which is no longer elementary school, unfortunately. We was at recess, and I wanted to play with this girl because I wanted to play with her. She seemed like she was fun. And I went up to her being the nice person that I am and was like, you want to play with me? And she turned around, I was like, no. I was like, oh, okay. And then I just ran off, mind my own business. Then fast forward to Camp Schmidt, all of a sudden she wanted to talk to me. And I was like, okay, because I'm one of those. I don't throw shade. But I was like, okay, cool. And the rest is history. She moved around the corner and up the street from where I live and over the house every day. But Grandma Nancy was like, you're the only one that can come over here because I don't like these other fast tail girls. And
pretty much, dang.
And we went to middle school together. We went to high school together. We would watch everybody in the cold while we was in the house waiting on the bus.
We went to prom together. We did everything.
We went to the prom together because ain't nobody asked me to go to the prom but my bestie. So we went together, and then we went to the 10-year anniversary together as a couple. Yeah, so
we did.
Yeah, and Melanie.
To my selected few.
Melanie.
Yes, we did.
Yes, and I knew Melanie since elementary school. We would pass each other, and we knew of each other, but we
Your grandma.
Oh yes.
I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah, no, it's okay. And once we got to high school, we remembered each other, and we just was like connected since then. And then she came around, and Grandma was around, and Grandma just welcomed them both with open arms, calling us hookers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm rocking back and forth. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This chair is so comfortable. Yeah, so sorry. But yes, Grandma Nancy, may she rest in peace, used to say, what y'all hookers doing? Hooking? Like, Grandma, we just going to 7-Eleven. We not.
No, I wasn't back in the day. No. And not today.
But yeah, so that's how we met. That's the true story.
Okay. I'll take some of that, sprinkle some of that. And Melanie?
Oh, well, I came all at the end, but I do remember Kia from Skyline because she was so friendly all the time. So I do remember her, but I only remember through like recess. I don't remember like, because you guys are older than me. So that's what I remember. I also remember with recess seeing Mika, because I knew her name was Taj Mika. And I knew that. And you know what, now that I think about it, you could have been me, because when I noticed who you were, it was because you was fussing at somebody for touching your braids, because you had just got your braids done and they was real tight.
I remember that.
Somebody touched you and you fussed at them, so that's how I remember you. Then fast forward, Sue Crossland. I saw Kia, because Kia was being Kia, nice and welcoming. For some reason, I feel like it was like a back to school night, something. I don't know. It was something where I saw her because I knew she was on Palms and I wanted to get on the extracurricular activity. So I asked her about Palms and she was like, yeah, you should come try out and everything. And then I came and tried out and I made it. And then like the next year is when me and Mika got close. I think it's because we was the big girls that was real flexible when we had to stretch together. We used to stretch together.
They would pair us together. Yeah. Yes, they said.
But we weren't even big.
We wasn't. See, y'all was shady. Listen.
Y'all had.
I would take that. I would take that any day. I would take that.
Okay. It wasn't even big. But yeah, that's how we got.
You're right. And that's how we got to talk, because we had to, yes, you're right. We everything.
Yeah.
Real twins, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Y'all are silly.
OMG. So yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
Sounds about right.
And the rest is history. We still here.
Yes.
We are. So, Kia, would you like to go ahead and introduce our topic for the evening?
Not at this moment. Could you take over for me, please?
Co-parenting, just refreshing her. You know, she doesn't have to do it, so maybe that's why it's totally slipped her mind. But yeah,
but I know
co-parenting
was inspired by a TV show, right? That you were watching. The topic
actually was inspired by this show, this movie that I was watching on Amazon Prime. Little viewpoints and stuff like that. So basically, it's like, what are your views? So the scenario, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. You know what I mean? Okay. Leah is a single mother. It's been 3 years since the breakup from her baby daddy. However, she doesn't want her child around any other females. She has stressed this to her baby daddy and have also stated that she do not want any outside influences on her child if it's not from her and his side of the family. To ensure her baby daddy does not have her child around another female, she sets up play dates at her home for them. The baby daddy is getting tired of the situation and does not feel this is co-parenting. What are your thoughts?
okay. Controlling. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I believe that's the truth. It's a control issue. And to me, part of it is a control issue because if you want to be the only woman in your child's life, knowing that your child's father and you are not together, that's a control issue, and that's not fair, not only to your child, but to your child's father. Yeah, I'm a nice person and I can't even make the response a nice response. That's controlling to me. Like, how can you tell your child's father not to have no other female influence around that child? I mean, I would believe that the child's father wouldn't have anybody negative around him or her, whether it's a little boy or little girl, but you don't trust your baby daddy? Like, to me, it's a controlling issue and it's a trust issue.
But they could go back and forth because what about her? Was she's gonna be single all her life? She had to fight? Like,
okay.
I don't understand. If she brings a guy around, like, wouldn't that be the same?
Right. It's not fair. It's not fair. Or does she want him back? Like, do she want him back so she don't want no other woman around? Like, I don't know what that situation is about.
But I mean, it's been 3 years since the breakup. Like, at some point, when do you get over it? Like, girl.
I think it's a control thing because that's the only thing that she can control for real. Well, try to like have a hold of is, the time with the child. And it's stupid. It's stupid to do that. It is because, like you said, she, may have a boyfriend, and I'm pretty sure she's not gonna feel the same way. Then it doesn't even have to necessarily be a boyfriend or a girlfriend, significant other. It could just be a friend,
Right.
Just like even it can be a same-sex friend. So if you want to have play dates and you can, that you can't have your child around your friend, like whether it's a male or a female, is controlling to me. And people got rights. Like, people need to realize that they got rights. But it's not just females that do that. Males do that too. I don't want nobody around my child or whatever, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, when he ain't even doing nothing in the first place anyway. So it goes both ways. I think it's all based on a control issue.
And the fact that play dates have to only be at her house, like, that's definitely control. But she can control the atmosphere. She can control who comes in her house. Like, why can't the play date be somewhere else besides your house? He has both parents, or the child has both parents in his life. So don't do that.
You said it was there was a part that you said only the friends. What did you say? They can only be around regular friends.
Yeah, only can be around him and his side of the family. But as far as if he has a girlfriend or whatever, she doesn't want her to be around. Like, she does not want her child, no other female influences outside of the family.
But what if he got a crackhead aunt?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody struggle with a lot with their family.
Mm-hmm. So
she's a scenario. I just feel she needs to grow up. Like, right now, she's still harboring feelings for him. She's bitter. It could be so much, but at the end of the day, it should be about your child. Like, your child is the main priority. He can't show him how to be a man sitting under your roof in a living room. Like, they need to explore. They need to do things that men do. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that.
Supervised visitation.
You like how that sound, girl?
I did. Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then, I mean, I guess coming from, I'm sorry, did I cut you off, Mel?
No, I was just noting that it seems like that's a supervised visitation type of thing. That's not fair.
Right.
And I was thinking, real quick, because I am super duper nice, I guess it boils down to what happened to her to make her be so controlling over the situation. Like, maybe when she was little, did she experience something where her mother had control or someone she looked up to had control, and now she feels like she has to have control over this situation? Or is it just simply that it's a situation that a breakup happened, he didn't want to be with her anymore, she still has feelings for him, and the only thing she can control in his life is that child? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just a mixture of stuff.
Yeah, he probably dumped her, or she probably dumped him, and he doing good in life, and she didn't think he was going to do good without her. So.
Yeah, but as of now, I really wouldn't consider that co-parenting.
Nah.
I think she needs to do a little bit more work in that area, because you're the parent and you're regulating what goes on, and that's not fair. And like she said, the baby daddy is getting tired of the situation. So,
and then what if she got a man, right? She got a boyfriend, and maybe she don't have a child around him, but then he got a child, and her boyfriend brings his child around her. Like, how would she feel?
Would it be the same?
That baby mother was the same.
Yeah.
Maybe a dose of her own medicine. Mm-hmm. Maybe it'll help her put it into perspective, because right now to me is not about the child. Like I said, the father needs to be in his life. He clearly wants to be in his life. He's set into these bullshit ass terms that you got meeting at his house. Sorry, Jesus. But come on, like,
yeah,
I need to be out. Like, I need to be free. I'm trying to take my kid. Let's go. Let's do things. Like, no, not right. In your living room. You might got roaches. Like, I'm good. So
he say he going to his family member having a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
He can lie. Lie, say his family member having a birthday party and go.
Who don't be telling these men that they already in trouble to be lying in the first place?
Yeah, right. They better
say that.
Okay.
They better exercise.
But, sometimes they feel like they have to lie so they can see their child.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. That's an interesting.
Realizing how many rights they have. Like, they have rights, but guys always don't want to go through the system, or I don't want these people in my business, but they already in your business, so you might as well go to the courts and get what's due for you and your kid.
I agree.
Okay. So then I guess we'll go ahead and take a question here from one of our viewers.
Okay.
Just read probably like the short version of it, but she want to know our thoughts on it.
Okay, is this, this no judgment? No judgment?
No, this is still, we can still tie in. No, tying into our topic here. No. Okay. We're tying it into our topic here.
Okay.
A lot of people clearly, are in this situation, might input and, some feedback. So,
okay.
There's a friend of mine has a new baby with her current boyfriend. 5-year relationship. She also has another child from a previous relationship. That child is 8 years old.
Okay.
Her boyfriend's mother would love to spend some time with her grandson, but her friend is saying, if you take your grandson, you have to also take the other son, the other child, with you.
That don't belong to him.
Right. Okay. So the boyfriend does call the older child his son, but he doesn't act like it. So our viewer basically told her friend that she's wrong for that. Naturally, a grandmother, it's her first grandchild. Let her form that bond with her grandchild. Like, don't just basically throw in another child in a situation. So her question is, should kids also be a package deal even when the significant other's family is involved?
No.
I knew it was coming.
And I agree. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, guys. But no, like, that's not her obligation. Like, yes, it's baby daddy's okay. And he may have his own set of grandparents or whatever the case may be, but that he's not obligated, or the grandmother is not obligated to take both of the kids, you know. I mean, and sometimes it feel bad because it's like you see the kid, you taking your kid and you see the kid there and you like, dang, but I don't feel you're obligated to. Like, that's not your responsibility. There's a whole nother person, baby daddy, that she has that, you know, should have family as well.
Right.
Well, grandma needs to, when she pull up, she need to pull up, not even come in the house and meet me, so that they can just send the one child out, so that way show them see.
Oh my
God! The other child, same face. That's it. Like, I'm outside.
Right.
Yes, catch me outside.
Okay, how about
you
that?
the nice granny, so go ahead, Kia. You the nice granny.
No, I actually agree. I have two parts. Two. Okay. So I agree with both of you. Like, there's no package deal. One child is your grandchild by blood. The other is a baby that I had outside of whoever I was dealing with, you know, with your son. So no, they're brothers or they're siblings, yes, but different grandparents. So no, don't put that on grandma when she's trying to bond with her only grandchild or her firstborn grandchild. But I understand in some situations where there are two children, two different dads, and you have one child whose family, the grandparents, everybody, they're there for that child, but then you have another child whose grandparents are not involved. They don't want nothing to do with the baby. They never liked you in the beginning as the baby mother, so they take it out on the child. So, no, don't put that pressure on the other grandmother. If the other grandmother wants to incorporate the brother or the other sibling into their gathering, great. But don't expect that. It's not cool. Not cool at all.
So the other family, the child's, the absent parents, family, they're not involved at all. Nobody, they don't.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're involved, because it may be involved. She didn't mention that, but her whole thing was basically the mom is like, well, if the grandmother wants to take the new baby, then she needs to take the other one too.
No, she doesn't.
No, that's not true. That's not fair.
And so, you know, viewer,
like, she should be happy that the grandma is taking, because a lot of grandmas these days, they're not taking no kids.
They're not babysitting.
I know my son, well, he doesn't call his father's mother grandma, but she said from the beginning, like, when I was pregnant, I'm not taking care of this baby. I'm not babysitting. I ain't doing nothing. And she did until he got old. Like, she never really babysat or nothing until he got old. Then she started, because he could do, you know, he doing his thing. But that's
to conclude, you know, to the viewer, basically, yeah, your friend wrong. She shouldn't expect. You know, the grandma to take both the kids, because grandma, you know.
And is grandma old? Like, how's she gonna handle all them kids?
Okay, because I mean, you know, because some of these grandmas out here young, honey, but you know, I don't know grandma out. I don't know grandma out here popping it on the handstand, but what I do know is grandma got one grandchild at the moment, and she need to work on that. If later on down the line she feel like, hey baby, come on, bring him too, let him come. Then
right, then that's fine.
That's how grandma sound. Why your grandma sound like that?
Yes, grandma, come on, baby, come on, get you some of that. You hungry, baby? Yes. Well, let me know. I don't need to sound like nobody grandma. I'm good.
Okay. Let's see.
So, I think it's
so yeah, but no judgment. Yeah, her friend is definitely wrong. She probably just want a break, but that's not fair to the mom. And then are you giving, if that's the case, maybe they can set up like a visitation, like maybe not every time, but maybe every other, or maybe they front some extra money for the other child, because, you know, 2 kids is more expensive than one taking a kid out. So maybe they can do that, front the money. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think that's fair.
All right. So then now we can move on to our no judgment zone.
Okay, there's the no judgment zone. Okay, I'm ready for
And
that.
I definitely have a viewer who wanted to be anonymous.
Okay.
We could just give like a little short, you know, advice on it. No judging. We're not here to do that. That's not our job. So here we go.
There's no way.
I've been with, and it kind of stems around the main topic of today. I've been with my baby daddy for 3 years, and we have a 2-year-old. We just recently broke up because he has not left his wife of 5 years. He comes to pick up our son, but he takes him to public places, parks, games, etc., then brings him home. But due to COVID, he hadn't seen our son in about 3 months. He doesn't allow him to stay the night with him, and eventually he will have to tell his wife about our child, because at this point, co-parenting is what we are doing anyway. I'm done with this relationship, but what should I do as far as the co-parenting goes? How do I go about this? Hashtag NJZ, no judgment zone.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry for my facial expression. My eyeballs got real big. I wasn't ready for that. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, you know, sometimes you got side holes on the mic, and you know, well, maybe maybe she thought she wasn't. I don't know, but let's get into it. Let's get into
okay,
it.
so I think it all depends. Well, she know, did she know he was married already? Okay, so with that being said, first of all, the first rule is you're not supposed to get the person on the side pregnant. You're not supposed to get pregnant if you know that you're a side person, because then it's like you giving the man all the power, the father, the baby daddy now at this point, all the power, because it's like she kind of like is in a stuck situation, because she can't force it. Like, okay, she may be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go snitch or whatever, but at the end of the day, he might just cut it off and like not be around at all. And then the wife could be an even worse person, and like they get like a restraining order or whatever. And you know, it could just make the situation worse as far as like trying to like expose the situation. I feel like what she has to do, because she chose to be the side chick and get pregnant, that comes with the territory. At this point, it's up to him. She just gonna have to wait on him, like, to do the right thing. It's nothing that she could really do. That's my take on it. But yeah, she's in a stuck place. She's just gonna have to wait, and it's, you know, that's on her. She just have to wait to see what he's gonna do. It's all of the ball is in his court.
That's true. I mean, I agree. I definitely agree with Melanie. Because of the situation she's in, she literally has to wait on the man's move. Like, he has, like Melanie said, he has the upper hand. He can say, all right, to his side chick, I'm done with you. I'm gonna make it work with my wife or whatever the issue is. And
okay, but they still got a baby. I mean, she can say,
and they do. And I was getting ready to say, they still have. He could just say, I don't want to be with you, but I'll be there for our child. And then, I mean, she's gonna have to deal with that. You know, I don't know how her feelings are for him, or if she's over the fact that, you know, we just got a kid, we just gonna make it work. But
it also sounds like the wife doesn't even know he has a kid.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And that's a whole nother issue.
And I don't think he's gonna do whatever he got to do for his child, because if that was the case, he would have seen that child in them 3 months. So
that's right. I agree.
He cared about his marriage. Well, now he does. Shade, but no shade, no judgment. He cares. Now he does.
Okay.
But
sip tea. Okay, let me sip this nasty drink.
Okay. That's true. I forgot about the COVID. He hasn't seen the child since the COVID.
About 3 months, yeah.
That's not a
But
good
I mean,
Yeah,
she
if you
definitely got to take it a day at a time. And like you said, the ball is definitely in his court because of the situation. It didn't take one to make the kid. Y'all both made this child, but he has some other additional steps he need to take too. Because if he really plan on being active in a child, like, cause right now, like, the side girl is a secret, but don't make no child a secret. The child is innocent. He ain't even asked here. So, don't make him no secret. Like, get y'all shit together, for real. At the end of the day. And he need to let his wife know because clearly it doesn't sound like she know there's a baby involved.
Right.
And that's going to be a whole nother girl. Listen, I'm going to have to tell her you have to tune back in. I need an update.
Yeah, because it's no telling what and then maybe the wife knows. Maybe the wife knows. And
maybe she do.
And he like, that ain't really my baby, or she don't think. We'll see on paternity court. Does that still come on?
It do, and I'll be watching it, okay?
We'll see them on paternity court and see what happens, because that's what's going to happen. That's what she needs. Go ahead and take him. If you tuning in, go ahead and take him to paternity court with Judge Love Lakes or whatever her name is. Yes. So we can find out the outcome.
Yes, and good luck to her and her family, because that's a whole different situation.
Yes, good luck.
All right, so before we, because we only have a little bit of time left, our last segment is gonna be Black Excellence, and Black Excellence is pretty much, we showcasing all the small Black businesses that we know of that need a little bit more exposure, or not even necessarily deserves more exposure. Because there's a lot of gyms out here in the DMV area, and then also, New York. We'll have some folks from New York to showcase. But first, before we get into that, I just want to shout my business out, The Wind Down. The Wind Down LLC is a mobile massage business in the DMV area. We're based out of Waldorf, Maryland, and we provide mobile massage services, along with some other services. And your packages, the reason why it's The Wind Down, it plays on the wine, with the different packages are named after wine. And then you also get complimentary wine and water or fruit with your packages. So we're very, very affordable, very professional. Everybody loves us. If you need an appointment, we be getting super duper booked. The team consists of myself and Nakia. Nakia is my manager. So if you need to, please contact us through the business line. Thank you very much. The number is 240-339-4983. Our email is thewindown14@gmail.com, and our website is www.thewindownmassage.com. Anything you need to know is on the website. We don't know what dates are available. Just your best bet is to go on the website. And then if you need to talk to someone, you can always book Nakia for a free consultation and she'll take care of you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with our business of the evening. Yes, we are brought. We have Trey Bell from Trey Snack Shop. So stand up, Trey. Let me see what you got on.
Trey Snack Shop. Let's see. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
So that's Trey Snack Shop. That's his business. That's his shirt and his logo for his business. So I just wanted to go ahead and get a little information from you, if you don't mind. Yeah. How are you? First, let me ask, how are you today?
Good.
Good. You're good. Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, about my business is that.
What do you do? What is it that you do?
So I sell juice, water, cookies, chips, candy, and I'm planning to sell ices.
Okay, that's good. So you got all the good stuff. All right. So how does it feel like being able to have your own business and being a business owner? How does that feel to you?
Being a business owner feels great because I get to make money and help my family and friends.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you are so greedy. Yes. That's so cute.
It's all right as long as he get out what he needs to
So
say. Okay, so
cute.
what's the best thing? Like, what makes you feel the proudest about your business, or what's the best thing? Like, if there was
The best thing about my business is that I get to get more money and support my family.
I know that's right. Okay.
Yes,
So
and your godmommies. Yes.
yes, I support. Yes. So so you have a lot of various snacks that you sell. Which one would you think is the best snack? Like, what's the one that you sell out more of, or you like the best?
This the the snacks that I sell out more is candy and chips.
Okay. Is there a specific candy? Is there like
Jolly Ranchers, lollipops, fruit roll-ups.
oh, so you just be selling out of everything. Oh, that's good. So all right, so that's the best. Now, which one, seeing as though okay, they pretty much all of them sell out, but which one would you recommend? So if I didn't know what I wanted when I came to your snack shop, what would you recommend for me to get?
I would recommend for you to get is a lollipop
Lollipop?
and 2 airheads,
Oh,
and the chips is hot Cheetos.
okay. Well, I guess I can't be watching my figure coming to your snack shop, but that is okay. I know that's right. You got the upsell. Make sure I get everything, get that money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So now, so what is it that we need to know? How can we support you? How do we get your snacks?
You can support me by donating
Okay.
money on my Cash App Trade Snack Shop.
Okay.
And
How do you spell it? Is you spell it just like the name of your business?
yeah,
Okay. So we can donate. We can support by donating. And then where are you located? How can we buy some?
I'm located of 4206,
Okay.
apartment 23rd.
So okay.
Yes,
So
you'll edit that out. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you don't have to. So it's apartment complex on 23rd Parkway. Okay, and you're right. You said 4206 in that area.
47.
4706.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4706. So you're in that vicinity. Okay. So everybody make sure.
My work hours are 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. And what days is that?
Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay, that sounds like a Black business schedule. Okay. Yes, they always, all the places close on Sundays and Mondays. I guess it's a Black business thing. But okay, well, thank you so much, Trey, for showcasing your business. Is there anything else you want us to know? Huh?
Thank you for having me.
Oh yes, no problem. Thank you for joining.
And continue to shine.
Yes, and you guys make sure you donate to his Cash App. What's the Cash App again?
The Cash App again is Trey Snack Shop.
Trey Snack Shop. Make sure you go ahead and donate. And if you're in the Temple Hills area, go ahead and stop by. You know, his business hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes.
All right.
Ow. Okay.
Yes, we're in the same house because that's my baby business.
Okay, I know that's right. So well, that's all I had for the Black Excellence segment, you guys. So next week we will be featuring Mexi Soul. That's by Crystal Dunn. She is a caterer. She's actually the caterer for the Wine Down. So when you book your rosé champagne massage, you get your dinner or your brunch and your massage, she's the person that you'll be booking. So
yes, her food is bomb. I had to throw that in there.
Okay.
So I guess this concludes our first episode. Yay!
Oh, what about you?
Good.
Yes. So, put your glasses up. We'll toast one more time. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. Thank
Clink,
you,
clink.
ladies. Clink, clink, clink. Thank you, ladies, for being my therapist as usual and always. And if anyone was still wondering,
Okay. Where?
still
Still going strong.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Later.